Hello and welcome to Programming the Lazy Way, a sequence of short videos for beginning and not-so-beginning programmers. I'm Will Briggs, creator of C++20 for Lazy Programmers, where you'll find more things like this, only usually in real code. Before you get to the real code, though, you usually need to figure out what that code is supposed to do. Write it out in English or whatever language you speak, and then convert it to the programming language. That's because writing out your plans and expressing them in a programming language is too much for one step unless it's a really simple problem or you're way smarter than I am. So to illustrate what to do when it isn't a simple problem, and it's so not simple you don't know where to begin, I borrowed this brain teaser I found somewhere. Suppose you have two jugs. One holds 3 gallons and one holds 5. Find a way to measure out 4 gallons. It's not obvious. It's called a brain teaser for a reason. So let's just see what we can get. We can get 3 gallons. We can get 5 gallons. Anything else? Sure. We can transfer the 3 gallons from the 3-gallon jug to the 5-gallon. Or we can transfer from the 5-gallon to the 3-gallon, which would leave 2 behind. Okay, so now we know how to get 2 gallons. It's not what we wanted, but it is something new. I want to keep that 2 in case it's useful, but I can empty the 3-gallon jug, or I can fill it if it's not empty. I'm not seeing advantage to this now, but it's okay not to know where I'm going. I'm just trying everything in sight in case something works. I can transfer the 2 gallons from the 5 to the 3, or I can move what's in the 3-gallon jug into the 5, which would leave 1 behind, and now I know how to get 1 gallon. That's new too. Still not what we want, but it is new. We played a little with that 2-gallon amount for a while, so I'll focus on what I can do with the 1 gallon. I can dump out the 5-gallon jug, and then I could transfer the 1 gallon from the small container to the big 5-gallon container. Still not seeing progress, but that's okay. I can fill up the 3, and now I've got it. If I take this 3 and pour it in with the 1, then I've got my 4 gallons. The problem's solved. And I didn't have to be a Mensa genius to do it. I just had to be willing to keep trying things. As long as a step takes me someplace new, then I find it worth taking. This works with program design too. Maybe I'm getting overwhelmed by planning out my game. I could focus on part of it. I can think about the HUD, the heads-up display. Do I want to display the inventory? And how does it do that? So I can work on that for a while. And I can say, what about the monsters and the scenery? Are they built into the game, or do they come from a level file somewhere? Do they have sounds? How are they displayed? Every time I make a decision, I feel more confident. I'm getting that design refined further. Now that's about design, not code writing, but it also works for writing code. In this earlier video, I had some parts that I needed for converting from seconds since midnight to hours, minutes, and seconds, the way we usually read time. So I tried putting things together. What happens if I divide the total seconds by 60? Or if I divide and take the remainder? I put a label on that and remember it because it might be a step toward my final solution. The link to that earlier video is in the description. So next time you're overwhelmed by a problem, don't be afraid to try random things that might not work at all, because one of them probably will. Meanwhile, leave comments or likes below, subscribe to this or the Facebook group for more entries, and stay lazy.